Jeannie Lauren Dowden for Conduit News, and today we have former Arkansas State Senator Bryan King joining us. As many of you know, he recently announced his run again for Senate District 28. Hi, thanks for being here.
Well, thanks for having me.
It's always fun to have you in the Conduit studio.
Yeah.
Talk to us about your race for Senate District 28.
Yeah, I mean, people ask me the reasons I'm running. A lot of the reasons are, like the corruption part. I was calling out corruption on both sides down there, and a lot of things that, unfortunately, for the taxpayers have come true about, the problems with Arkansas College, some of the corruption went on there. You look at the spending down in Little Rock; it's out of control. You look at things like accountability and transparency. You have those that want to, continue to keep things hidden, like Ballinger, and they don't want accountability and transparency. And so it's just been a collection of reasons why it comes about protecting kids. That's going to be one of the main topics in our campaign. And, it's just been overwhelming to have the support that I did have last time, and know that's and the redrawing of the district.
Yeah, I was going to talk to you about that. How does this look differently from the last time that you ran? This includes all of Carroll County, which do you think that will benefit you this time?
I don't think there's any question. I mean, I think that if you look at if Carroll County had been whole last time, I win easily. It's just how much the lines are drawn. So if you look at the district makeup with Boone County addition and taking away Crawford County, I mean, Boone County, for example, I mean, I have family there, friends. We have a lifetime of doing business there. I played baseball at North Ark College, and I was recognized as a distinguished alum. So it's just, and I represented Western Boone County when I was in the House of Representatives. So it's just been a natural fit.
Your last run, you mentioned that was against Bob Ballinger, who is in office right now. Is this a rematch again? Which, by the way, we've asked him to come on Conduit, and he's declined, but of course that invitation remains open. But talk to us about this race now against him.
Yeah, it is. It is. Some people look at it as a rematch. I'm running for the position. I think the issues are still the same, and the questions is who is more financially responsible, who's more accountable. You look at the spending records that has went down there. I mean, spending is out of control. We spend so much federal money that the debt and the deficit is so much worse. So, everything that people come up to me now all the time and said 4 years ago, said, "Boy, Bryan, on the corruption stuff, you're 100% right." And so the ethics part, one of the things to make a rule is that you have these legislators like Bob Ballinger that habitually don't pay his taxes. And so, there needs to be a rule that says, and I'm not talking about a mistake, screw up, bad judgment. I'm talking about habitually misusing your position and not paying your taxes. For example, how do we open schools? And if you follow that example, and so legislators go down there, they sign in for per diem and take trips, and you know what? You need to pay your taxes first. And there is a standard out there. People don't like hypocrite politicians, and that's what it is.
That's what I was gonna. What type of message does that send to Arkansans when you have politicians in office like that?
Yeah, I mean, it sends the wrong message. I mean, you're supposed to be the leader and supposed to be setting an example. And it's just like him. He has rules for everybody else, but not for him. Same way Nancy Pelosi and a lot of other politicians do. I mean, you sit there and expect if somebody is not paying their child support, there's garnishment of wages. If somebody is not paying their fines and restitution, they face going back to jail. If you're a politician and you habitually just don't pay your taxes, well, guess what? You need to pay your taxes before you sign in and cash checks off the taxpayers.
What do you want people to know about your campaign, and how can they get in touch with you?
I mean, we have a website, we have Facebook, we have all those things going. I have my cell phone number out there, and so it's real easy now to get connected and understand issues and what's going on. We're still going to have to fight the secret money.
Yeah.
That's what is so bad. And I say one thing about everything is like, I want a fair word and a fair fight. Well, in politics, you're not getting either one in government. So you have a special interest like David Norsworthy or Michael Morton. You have other special interests that come in money wise, and they fund a group that with a great sounding name. It's just like, maybe it's American Speaks, maybe it's Faith and Freedom. There was a group here in Arkansas that Gilbert Baker ran, and then Michael Lamro. Well, come to find out, Gilbert Baker and Michael Lamro were getting big checks funded by lobbyists, and it was supposed to get conservative voters. So you still have this secret money that these big special interests will fund. I mean, they're too big of cowards to go out there and face you. So a candidate like Bob Ballinger will sit there and get his special interest money friends to fund something else to hit you with. And then they'll have another candidate that they want. So they come up with another group. And Arkansas Faith and Freedom was, people need to research that and know what that was really about. Michael Lamro, who I thought was a good guy and trusted at one time, come to find out later, I mean, in Faith and Freedom, he got $120,000 for consulting in Faith and Freedom. I mean, that's what he did. And so he said, well, it was to inform people and on issues and recruit candidates. Well, I did that as Republican leader, and I did it out of my own pocket. So that just shows you how politics is today with Arkansas Faith and Freedom, and that's what you've got to fight.
Well, we look forward to watching you in this race, bringing forth transparency in the political climate. And so just come back soon and talk to us.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.